Wonder if, imagine if you're watching this and not just listening as background noise. Sometimes you're thinking, is he going to make his payment on time? And I get really close sometimes. There is a real time element to this. Oh, it disappeared right in front of me. I didn't even click it. It just ran out. The deal that I wanted expired right in front of my eyes. I saw something the other day at the used vehicles where there was a used one that was more expensive than a new one. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, that's what it was. So I wonder if we should highlight it. I know there's some really high-end dumpers from the U.S. here. Oh, they're not available yet. There's no American, or this is Canada, but I mean Western dollars. No, there's no dumpers there, but I know some unlock soon enough. Okay, I'm going to tell you my idea for marketing. It's a little late in the episode. I don't know if you lasted this long, but maybe you're interested in marketing, and I think this is a good idea. So I know I advertise this a lot as background noise, and I claim that this has the appeal of Bob Ross. I want to market it that way. So sometime in the coming weeks, when I have everything else figured out, when my social media is running good, I got good audio, got good video. I want to do an intro, and I want to actually do some other marketing related material that presents me as Bob Ross, where I'm going to take my hair up and I'm going to curl it up and I'm going to make it look like Bob Ross's. And I'm going to get an easel and a paintbrush, and I'm going to introduce myself that way, like Bob Ross. And then I'm going to, paint on the screen or the screen beside me, and then go, what the, I painted on my screen. And that's how I want to present it. Because I think that would be a bit funny too. Because I think that's people recognize the name Bob Ross, and this is probably the closest thing there is today to it. With a little bit of with politics and social commentary and some stupid comedy mixed in there. So that's how I want to promote the show. I think that would get people to watch it more. I think that's more the target market. So YouTube AI, target Bob Ross viewers. Thank you. That's all I got to do, right? It will decode my audio and understand the command, and then give the impressions to the correct people, right? People that have watched Bob Ross. It's got Bob Ross gamers, and what else would you target in that? Maybe a bit of comedy, but everyone likes comedy. I don't think anyone. I think people like, truth and truthful statements and knowledge. People are like one of the if you really think about it, like watch any kind of popular show out there, like Colbert or something like that, or there's one on Fox News there, Dumpy or something like that. What's his name? He's a comedian too. He's like the right wing Colbert. But if you actually listen to a lot of things they talk about, it's just plain stuff. It's less interesting than this show. It just objectively is. If I were to say the exact same words they were to say, you would turn the show off instantly. It's that uninteresting. The question is, why do you listen to it? Why do you tune in? And as I understand it, it has to do with the notion of money and power. That these people, because other people watch them, other people in society want to know what other people know. And the people with money and power have the most influence. Therefore, if you have the influence of money and power, you are listened to, even if your content and the quality of it is not even average, right? But other people have to know what's going on. Like, does Elon Musk where does Elon Musk like to travel? I would like to know this. Or, what's his favorite food? Because, I want to be like him and be in his good favor because I could get some long-term reward, and other people that think that way will think like him, and therefore I will be better off in life by um, knowing what other popular people want. And I think that's the reason why, ultimately, even if the content is subpar, that famous people will be listened to anyways. But in the long run, I don't think that's generally um, enough strength for a show. Like, you'd be better off having a show that is also an influential person with useful information and interesting content. So, again, when I watched Bob Ross, I never knew how to paint. Like, I I did water paints as a child, right? And that was about my knowledge of painting. But, phthalo blue and crimson red and all that stuff, the like, I only know that because I watched almost every episode he ever made, right? And I was fascinated by it. And a lot of people watch that series. And that it wasn't just his voice. Like, you wanted to see what he was doing too. You wanted to see the world being built. So that's why I think if I market this as, I'm painting a city. Like, you can watch, this is the base layers we're doing here, right? This is Bob Ross doing those background mountains, doing that water layers. I haven't added the trees yet. The trees come in later. Like, literally, it's just a tool. You spray on trees in the game, but this is an art to it, and it takes, like, this game takes months to finish. So you can watch it getting built. It's got the appeal in that it's got continuation to it. So I think if I market myself a little bit in the vein that Bob Ross was marketed, I think, have my hair looking like his for a little bit, having the easel. I think that the spirit of it would could exist in this show, and that's one of the objectives. I think that, again, I'm listening to it as I do it, so I think I don't get bored listening to these episodes. Like, most of them, I don't. Like, there's a couple of earlier in the series where it just goes on too long, but I think in general, after about the 2 hour mark, we're getting on that too. So I think 2 hour episodes, 2 to 2.5 hour episodes are good. Um, start wiring it down at that point, and just market it. That's just what it needs, is some marketing.